Well, Johnny, let's do it. All as we agreed. It should be easy and funny show reel. And the main thing to remember, there should be no any extremism. You understood me well?
Okay, don't not worry guys. We'll do everything in the best possible way. Hello my dear friends. I'm happy to welcome you in the new season of our cartoon show. I'm sure that after seeing our wonderful video tutorials on animation in the Adobe After Effects program, you have sufficiently mastered the basics of computer animation. So today we are starting a new series of exciting video tutorials, this time dedicated to web design. In the best traditions of our show, we'll invite the most prominent experts in the field of programming and design, so that they, in a funny and accessible way, taught you how to create your own websites. But before we start to build our first site, we need to repeat some basic concepts and perform certain preparations. Because website is a purely network product, you cannot just run it on your computer as any other program. For it to work properly, you need a server. Of course, you can find suitable free server on the internet and directly there create a website, but it is not the most efficient way. You have to repeatedly change and test the design of your site, load the server by numerous requests, then wait for its answer. All this takes a lot of time. Therefore, the real professionals prefer to install a local server on their computer and on it to create and test new sites. Only after everything is set up and tested, they transfer the site to a server on the web. A web server is a quite complex product that requires the presence of a large number of different components. But fortunately, to facilitate our task, there is a lot of software packages that include all the necessary components and allow to install a local server with just a few mouse clicks. And perhaps the most popular of these packages is WAMP server. Letter W indicates the fact that the package is intended for the operating system Windows. If you have an iMac, then you need the package MAMP or XAMPP, which is suitable for any operating system. And so, now we begin installing a local server on your computer. Go to the site wampserver.com and load the latest version of WAMP server for your operating system. After the download, double-click on the downloaded file and just follow the instructions. Everything is automatic. During installation, you can change any of the settings to your liking, but you can't even change nothing. Here you can select a favorite browser that you will use when working with local sites. And in the end, you'll need only to start the newly installed program. Please note that if you had Skype on your computer, before starting WAMP server, Skype must be turned off, because it has a bad habit of using the port 80, the same port that is needed for WAMP. After starting a WAMP server, you can restart Skype. It find another port and all be alright. If all goes well, in the system tray you'll see a green icon of WAMP server, indicating that server is running without any problems. By clicking this icon, you can bring up a menu with additional options and services. Let us test our new local server. Start the browser and type in the address bar localhost.
Ta-da! Look and behold, brothers! We are on the home page of our WAMP server. Here the greatest interest for us represents the Tools section. Click phpMyAdmin. It is an application for working with databases. Go to tab Databases. Let's create a new database. We'll need it to install Joomla. Enter a name for new database. I call it simply GA, as I am General Animation. Choose collation UTF-8 bin. Create. Here you are, our new database. We did not change default settings, so the username for this database is root, and it got no password.
Well, We have installed WAMP server and now are ready to create our own websites and fight for the freedom of our beautiful homeland. Yes, my friends, I am sure that only the internet allows us to get rid of the medieval obscurantism in which more and more immerse our country. It is a worldwide network that will serve us as unifying and enlightening force that will unite our ranks to fight against dictatorship of mercy self-declared tyrants.
What the hell, Johnny? Are you crazy? What kind of anti-Soviet propaganda it is? We had agreement. No any extremism.
Sorry guys, but I cannot continue all this crap. My civic conscience requires to stand up in the struggle against the grim dictatorship. It is our moral duty, all as one, in concerted ranks, joined to united family of courageous fighters for the bright future of the motherland, suffering under the heavy boots of self-proclaimed tsars.
I see. Another bad case of the sublime idiocy. And what you can tell to such an argument?
Wow! Desert Eagle Sample 83. The first batch for cartridges 357 Magnum. It is totally unique rarity.
Yeah.
Is it true that his bullet split head exactly into two halves like a nut?
Yep.
And halves fly in different directions by 10 meters.
Have no doubt. So you say you got a civic conscience?
No problem, dude. Just forget all about it. I have already forgotten. What could be easier than step on the throat of my own son?
Well, it's great. You would not believe it. How many complicated philosophical dilemmas can solve the good old Desert Eagle?
And so, we continue our conversation about web design, and allow me to present to you our first expert. Please welcome my dear friends, fearless hacker, famous coder and spammer, charming Sparky, cartoon man from the South Park.
Hello everybody! As I know, our dear Captain Tesla already told you how to install on your computer the local server WAMP. And now we will create on this server our site. Start WAMP and go to the main page of our server localhost. So far there are no any sites. And here at the bottom you can see advice that in order to create new project you need to create a folder with the name of your site in the directory 3W. And there is this magic directory. After we installed WAMP, on your C drive appears WAMP folder, and just within this folder is a folder 3W. Go inside this folder and create a new folder in it with the name of our site. Of course, my site will be called General-Animation.com. You invent your own wonderful name. And look at this! New project appeared on the page of our localhost. But it's still empty. Let's create it our site. To create a site, we will use the content management system Joomla. It's a kind of constructor that allows you easily create modern, stylish websites and fill them with content. Go to the website joomla.org and download archive with the latest version of Joomla. Put this archive in a folder of your website and unpack it directly into this folder. That's all. We are ready to install Joomla. Go to browser and type in the address localhost / the name of your site. There must appear this page. It means that the browser found distributive of Joomla and begin the installation. On this page I think all is clear. Just enter your details and click next to proceed to next section, which deals with the parameters of the database with which will work Joomla. Together with the Captain Tesla, we just have created the new database, and you need only to enter its parameters. Here enter the name of the database itself. I named it GA. If you did not change any settings, the username will be root, and our database will got no password. Therefore, leave the password field blank. The database is alright. Press next and go to the overview section, where once again check all parameters. If all is OK, click install, and in a couple of minutes you can see a page informing that the installation was successful. It remains only to remove the installation files and see what kind of site we got. As you see, nothing remarkable yet, but for us the main thing is that today we have learned how to install Joomla, how to make our site vivid and memorable, and fill it with various interesting content we will learn in the next lessons. Let me remind you that the fully animated models of all the characters of our show, as well as the detailed video tutorials explaining how to make your own cartoons using these models, you will find on our website General-Animation.com in sections Download and Video Tutorials. Let's make cartoons together. We are waiting for you on our website General-Animation.com.